Hello everyone, I am so grateful that you're here. It's been a couple weeks since I've posted my last video, so I'm just happy to get back on and share the message that I have with you today. I've had quite a few unexpected things pop up in my personal life, so my energy has been very much directed towards that, and oh wow, it's been a crazy couple weeks, but I'm back and I'm excited to speak with you. Today I want to talk about the phrase I love you and how we learn what the meaning of that phrase means and what that means to us and how we develop certain feelings and associations with the phrase. And the thing is that it can be taken in so many different ways, but I find that as we grow up as children, we are very much we're a sponge, so we take in literal meanings of the words and almost kind of create a meaning of what love means to us. So when it comes to the phrase I love you, it's actually it's really dynamic, because those words can come from people who truly love us unconditionally, who support us and want to see us happy. And I truly believe that people don't say that unless those are the intentions. But the thing is that it can come from people who have abandoned us, manipulated us, hurt us, and treated us in a way that might not be a demonstration of what we believe we deserve. And when that happens, when we're growing up, that's what we decide love means to us. That's how we interpret. Thank you for that word, interpret. That's how we interpret the phrase and use it in our reality. For example, when my dad, I've spoke about him before, when he left and would call me every couple years and tell me that he loves me, that's how I learned what love was. And so my interpretation of the words I love you were very directed upon that instance and that relationship. And so my fear of the words I love you were very much developed in a different sense than what we hope to portray when we say those words. I think one of the most powerful exercises we can do is actually sitting in a place and telling ourselves that I love you. Say to yourself, I love you. And that's something I've been practicing, because it helps us remember the meaning, the deep meaning of the words I love you, and remind us that it's actually not a bad phrase. It's not something that is only conditional, like that we're only told that, like, I love you because you did something good, or I love you because you made a certain achievement, or things like that, those conditional things. It reminds us the deep spiritual and embodiment of what I love you means. And when we get to that point, it can seem really repetitive, almost as if, for me at least, it got to the point where I was taking the meaning out of the words I love you, and that was something I had to work through. But I reminded myself that no, I'm just becoming really comfortable with love and what that feels like and what that means to me and how comfortable I am to share that with other people. So my strategy is, if you have some sort of negative connotation, or you think of love and you think fear and pain and uphill battles, I really suggest you practice saying I love you to yourself for like 2 minutes a day. There's also a really good book, I think I have it here. He talks about it, Matt Kahn, and he really talks about the meaning behind the words and where that stems from, and how we can heal our own thoughts around those words, because the truth is we can hear them and our meaning of those words could be so different from somebody else's. So I just hope that this strategy helps you become more comfortable with hearing I love you and hearing the deep meaning behind the word instead of being associated with fear, because I know that's something I've done in the past. And I really think that right now we just all are in a place where we can get more comfortable with love, and that's what I hope for. So I'm grateful that you're here. Thank you for watching my video. You can visit me on my Instagram page at mooreabea. You could also visit my website, link down below. I started doing intuitive readings now, as well as coaching. So visit my website if you're interested in knowing what that means. It's really cool and I've really enjoyed it so far. And if you have any questions, email me. You can also comment down below. Feel free to tell me about your experience with the words I love you and how you learned what that meant or what they mean to you now. I think as we get more comfortable, we develop our own sense of embodiment of love, and it just then exuberates to so many more people. And I think that's exactly what the world could use right now, is a dose of embodiment of love. So if you could please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And I am sending you so much love, and I will talk to you all soon.